Anyway, with the recent news that Dan Hooker is like mega gay, I figured I should make like a tier list ranking all of like the major UFC fighters on like how gay they are. I'm a little bit of a casual myself. I don't know every single one of these fuckers. Like, I know the notable ones. I know mostly everyone, but this guy. Who the fuck is that guy? I don't know who that is. Maybe let me know if I'm a fake UFC fan and I should know who that is. Ankalaev. I think the problem is that he's too ugly to be gay. Like, I just genuinely don't think another man could like look at that and be like, damn, I want that. He's also Russian, so he's probably homophobic. I'm gonna put him there. Armin Sarukian. He's probably straight. I don't see him really partaking in other shit with men. He is a wrestler, and wrestling is pretty gay, but I don't think he's involved in that. He doesn't give me that kind of vibe. Now this guy, I don't know his name, but I remember seeing a clip of him talking about his cat, Brendan Allen, I think. I see him as straight. Bilal Muhammad, he's definitely closeted. He's a wrestler, and I don't know. Everyone calls him gay, but he doesn't admit it. I don't know who this ginger fuck is. I'm gonna put him right here. Kevin Hart. I don't know who that is either. Fuck, what is that? Fuck, what is his name? I've seen this fucker. He doesn't have like that light skin like stare. He's got that kind of Ty Dolla $ign look going, and I've always thought that Ty Dolla $ign had that kind of cunty look, so I'm gonna put him in closeted. Coming up next, we got Michael Chandler. I'm teetering between straight and closeted. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put him in closeted. I think he's kissed a few boys before. No shame in it. We've all done it. Coming up next, we got Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. He's straight. He's literally like fucking married. All right, next we got Dustin Poirier. I don't know. His tattoos are kind of cool, but he's kind of looking at me a little funny. I'll put him in. I put him in straight. Closeted. I've heard people say that cocaine makes you go gay, and with the amount that he's done, he's probably done it. He's probably done a few things that he doesn't like coming today. He's a little freak. We seen what he was doing with Iggy Azalea. Now for the man of the hour, straight in the butt. Yeah, it's not even close. He was going crazy on Grindr, dude, or whatever fucking app it was. I remember seeing some of those messages. Yeah, no, definitely. Next we got Dricus du Plessis. I think Dricus is straight. I think he's just too weird to be gay. Like, he's queer, but not in like a gay way. Next we got Diego Lopez, and he's going into the straight in the butt tier just because that fuck ass mullet, dude. I've watched both the Volkanovski fights, and I just couldn't stand it. Like, it was just once he started sweating, it was just like seeing his fucking hair just whip him back and forth and back. It was like, no, it was fucking disgusting, dude. I hated that shit. Let me light up my cigar real quick. I got one of those big mafia cigars. I feel like Tony Soprano right now. Here, hold on, let me take a picture. Okay, back to what's important. Dominic Reyes. I genuinely think that this dude beat Johnny Bones Jones. Reyes had 3 rounds. Like, it wasn't even, like, when I watched the fight, it was kind of boring if I'm keeping it a buck. But he was getting outstruck for 3 of those fucking rounds. Like, I gotta give it to Reyes. So for being one of the only people to beat Johnny Bones Jones, I gotta put him in the straight tier. Okay, I know. Here's Fiziev. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but I feel like he just fits in right here, so I'm not really gonna move him down. Fiziev, I don't see it. I don't really imagine him on any gay shit, so I'm gonna put him right there. Justin Gay Cheese. Okay, so this one, it's in the name. You know, if one man can hold you down, 2 can rape you. I feel like he'd be the one doing the raping, but I don't think I think he'd go with a dude. I think he would do it. Do I know who you are? I don't think so. I gotta give the same treatment to Gustafsson that I gave Reyes. He really is the only person that could stand and bang with Jones. And he's just this really cool fucking Swedish guy. He likes hunting, you know, all this shit. He's fucking cool. I like him. Gotta throw him in the straight tier. This is not Mario Bautista. What the fuck? Oh, wait. No, I didn't recognize him because of the hair. This is Aljamain Sterling. Fuck. Yeah, no, I've not even seen him with his fucking puffed out hair. Jesus. Well, he lost to Sean O'Malley, but he won against Peter Yan. How the fuck does that make any sort of fucking sense? Okay. Yeah, I just didn't recognize him because of the hair. I'll move him. I'll move him to closeted. He touched the hands of Sean O'Malley, so like that probably infected him with the gay at least just a little bit. Henry Cejudo. I think after a few beers you could convince him. Yeah, no, I think this is a fitting place for Cejudo. He's a good fighter, but I think he could do it. I don't recognize this guy. Ilia Topuria. I did see that video of him twerking. I'm pretty sure that was AI, but you know what? Just for the amount of motion he's got going on, and he did divorce his wife, or maybe she divorced him. I don't know the full details. Maybe he's doing a Dan Hooker situation where he's looking for some men. I'll put him in closeted. Islam Makhachev, definitely going in homophobic. I feel like most of the Russians are gonna go in here. Jamahal Hill. Yeah, I think after a few beers he could do it, because he's definitely been drinking lots of beer, so fuck it. I don't know you. Jack Della Maddalena. Gotta put him in the straight tier. He's just a stand-up, bang-up guy. He doesn't lay down and bang, so. Johnny Walker. He's going straight in the butt. Dude, he... I don't fucking know what else to say. I just feel like he belongs up there. Next we got Mr. Buckley, aka Tyler the Destroyer. I feel like, just for his resemblance with Tyler, that's gotta put him somewhere on the spectrum, so I'm putting him after a few beers. Johnny Bones Jones definitely takes a bone up his a-hole. He's definitely a little homo. He changed his name to Johnny Meat and he went to Thailand, bro. You can't make this shit up. He was definitely doing some shit up there. Maybe the reason he beats his wife so much is because he's mad that she doesn't have a dick. Yeah, I'm gonna put this guy in homophobic. The Big Oozman. What am I gonna do with you? I feel like I'm just putting too many people in straight, so I gotta throw a few people in closet. Plus, I'm teetering a little bit this way for him. Don't know who you are. Chimaev is definitely homophobic. Leon Edwards. Dude, he got knocked out so hard he fell on his ass and bounced, dude. If he can bounce like that, he must be able to hop on it. He might be. His bounce game is crazy, so he must have been practicing that shit. Alright, next we got Kai Cenat. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him here. Max Holloway, definitely straight. He's got a wife and a kid, and he's just, I don't know, I don't see it. I don't see it. Rob Davalishvili, he was supporting, as much as I like him, I gotta put him in a homophobic tier, because he shook Trump's hand, and he, like, was holding an Israeli flag. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Who the fuck is this? And then we got the Diaz, the Big D. He's probably homophobic. He definitely is. Like, he spent so much time in, like, the gang side of Stockton that, like, he must have picked up their homophobic ways, even though half of them are just closeted gangsters anyway. Francis Ngannou, I could see him as being homophobic. I don't think that where he comes from in Africa that they support gay people. From what I've seen, they're not too fond of them down there, so he probably hasn't changed his stance on that shit. Don't know who you are. Don't know who you are. Don't know who you are. This is just a blonde guy. Fucking definitely homophobic. Yeah, Shafkat. He's been gone for quite a while, but yeah, I don't see it. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in straight. Tom Aspinall, he did get fingered by a dude, so I'm gonna put him in closeted. Tony El Kukui Ferguson, if you call him gay, he'd probably try and kill you. You probably wouldn't be able to do it anymore. Rest in peace to my goat. Gotta put him in straight. Like the rest of the Russians, they're wrestlers, but they also hate gay people. It's a little bit of a weird situation. Volkanovski, I would put him in straight, but he was kind of throwing it back on Diego Lopez's face, so I might have to move him up to closeted. I don't know who this white guy is. Robert Whitaker. Probably straight. He looks like some neo-Nazi you'd see in prison. I guess just for that I'd move him down to homophobic. Don't know this blonde guy. Don't know who the fuck this guy is. Alex Poetan Pereira. I think I'd put him in straight. I don't. He did fuck. Was it Tracy Cortez? And they're in like a 2-week relationship. I want to put fucking Yuri up here. I just think he's autistic, and from what I've seen, autistic people love doing gay shit. So yeah, he's the single most autistic fighter. Plus, he does gay shit out in the woods all the time. Still my goat. I love him. He's my favorite light heavyweight, so he deserves a spot right up here. This man thinks in like pure syllables. He's got that caveman mentality. He'll probably just fuck anything that walks. So I'll put him in after a few beers. I don't know who you are. The big CP, the Carlos Prates. I gotta put him in. It's between these two. It's like I might put it. He does have that fucking Joker tattoo with the fucking. I gotta put him right there. I don't see him being any different. I don't know you. I don't know you. And we're ended off on the two Seans, and these are gonna be polar opposites of the spectrum. Straight in the butt for O'Malley, and straight in the homophobic for Strickland. I know his statement on like I support your lifestyle. I hope you don't fuck a lot of dudes and don't get AIDS and whatever the fuck he was saying, but. I still think he holds like prejudice against gay people, and you cannot convince me that Sean O'Malley isn't gay. Just fucking look at him, dude. Anyway, this is the comprehensive list. If you disagree, fuck you. Have a good day.
Who got beef with me? I got niggas in the streets do 7 years for me.